Our next meeting coming to the stage is a veteran of the STFU Comedy Open Mic and a veteran. Give it up for Dave American.
In the veterans block now? That's awesome. If I could just get like one VFW show out of that, Jeff. Let's make it happen. So, most of you guys have seen me up here before. I normally bring like a small dog with me because I love animals. Everybody know about that? Alright, so I was in the Marine Corps for a long time. I got out, they gave me a tiny dog. I'm finally getting to a point where I can't take him, but not all the way there. So I brought him with me tonight for you guys. Tiny little dog. Stand up. This is the hardest thing to not tell you guys about this dog all day. Oh, he's gonna stand. Fuck that.
Light on fire. Fire safe. Fire safe.
That's what I do. That's what I do. Yeah. So that's my little dog. It's actual size. It's not made smaller for the purposes of comedy. That's what they gave him to me. Like, I went back in and complained about it, too. It's like, hey, this is fucking bullshit. That's a tiny-ass dog. Like, what do I gotta do to get, like, a German Shepherd or, like, a sheepdog or something useful? You know, I want to herd some things. He herds, like, ferrets. It's not really doing it. He's just collecting up Jeff's falcon food, and there's no chance for this. And the lady looks me square in the eyes and she goes, Dave, I hate to tell you this, but you're only 60% disabled. So that's all you rate. Well, first off, how fucking broken do you have to be, like, to get a goddamn German Shepherd in this world? Like, you have to be stuffed into a tiny cardboard box, and a German Shepherd can carry that dog as a service. Box, whatever. Jokes works better when I say the right words. I promise. No, I brought him up here because I love animals. I really do. Like the stripper I met in Vegas, she was a redhead. That's as close to relations with an animal I think I've ever gotten. She was absolutely like someone that introduces you to cocaine as their startup and then tells you their name. You know it's going to be a high wire time. That's not a casual individual. And you're like, I'm not going to the private room with you. She's like, that's fine. We'll do it here. Like, oh. I'm going to be with you for like 3 years, aren't I? Jesus. So I tried to run from her. She was like, where are you going today? And I was like, to the Grand Canyon to finish my journey after the military. And I did. I went to the Grand Canyon. When I came back up, she was like, waiting for me in Texas already. Flew to Texas 3 times to see me after me telling her, no, I don't want to see you. She just show up. Nobody else has ever dated a wild animal before? I'm alone here in bad choices and hot boobs. Fucking fine, whatever. I never liked that shit anyway. You know what? I really hate animals. I hate support animals the most. They're my least favorite kind of animal. There's a real reason for this. Number one, you can diagnose yourself. One, if you've ever been told to take something somewhere and then other people are just like, yeah, I can do that too, and then they just do it. It's frustrating, but that's not bad. That's not the horrible part. You can diagnose it yourself. You can train it yourself. Fun fact, people suck at training animals. Have you seen them in public? I was at the airport, and I'm walking in, my dog has a little vest on. This dog, like 2 dogs ahead of me, also has a little vest on, and is just pooping in the middle of the airport. And the security guard stops, looks at her, makes direct eye contact with me. And I'm like, fuck. So I squeeze the dog. No. It's just for one. That's perfect. No, I'm serious. Do you think the biggest challenge for our generation is going to be artificial intelligence? Or is it just going to take over without us fighting? Does anybody else call customer service lines just to hear that AI hasn't gotten good enough to trick you yet? Like, that's how I build up a Monday. Call into a hotline. And like, please press 1. You don't know what I'm talking about, AI. You need to figure out language. Talk to Alexis. That bitch is scary, y'all. Like, people turn that shit on in their rooms. I worked for the CIA. That thing happened. I saw what they did with the little bit of... Okay, we'll do a closer joke. I see where you guys... Okay. I do honestly love this place. This is one of my favorite mics to come to. It's like the connection of the Houston Street Bar and Grill, which is the only place where, like, there would be just this many people here, but you guys are all attentive and fantastic, and we appreciate you. So give yourselves a round of applause for fucking coming out and putting up with, well, us. And But that place, everybody that's doing all this would be mean. And I miss that. It reminds me of home over the holidays. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. My name is David American. Let's get your host back up here. Clap till she gets here.
Right, give it up for Dave American and Cardboard Isaac. Oh, that fuckers, he brought crafts. What are you bringing? Next coming stage, let's get a round of applause going for Joseph Rosenzweig.